Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let us play some more Quantum Leap for CK2. So we've got our faction. We've succeeded in our plotting. Lower Crown Authority is still at 30, it's actually at 31% now, down from 40. No one has joined my faction to support my fabricated claim yet. But I have a feeling that when this fella dies, we're going to see some sparks. Sparks will fly. Interesting things will happen. Let's move our Chancellor to somewhere else. So who else do we need support from? What other dukes in the realm? So we're looking at not the opinion of Lee. Oh, actually, look at that. I am the strongest in the realm now. We're looking for this one here, opinion of Hamud. That's me. So people who have power within the realm but don't like me. And ideally, don't like him either. Like, that guy would be ideal if he didn't like me more. We want to improve relations with him. But, like, this guy to me looks like either him or this guy. 10% versus 9%. Probably get more out of this guy. I think I tried killing him recently. It's possible. So this fella. Let's improve relations there. And ambition? Yeah, let's become King of Arabia. Why not? That's clearly the path we're going down. Might as well give to charity. And if they're willing to do that, maybe they're willing to give me support in this too. Oh yeah. So now we're going to get a claim on this province, this single county here that's inside our Duchy of Medina. Because by doing that, it's going to make us have even more friction with our liege. Right now, we have these penalties. Negative 25 desires the sheikdom of Medina because it's part of our de jure duchy. But when we have a claim on it, it'll also give us another penalty. We also desire the sultanate because we have a claim on that kingdom. And the more we stress out the relationship between us, the more likely we are to have him try to do stuff to make it better. One thing that's also kind of nice about Muslim playthroughs is that Muslims cannot marry matrilineally. It's just not possible. So you never have to worry about it. Women can never be rulers. It's just not possible. How do these vassals feel about us these days? A little bit of tyranny. It's offset by our piety and prestige easily. I'm also diligent. I've had a long reign already of 25. It's pretty good. 43 years old, young. We've got bonus health at least once, maybe even twice. I can't recall now. Just gained 2 decadence, unfortunately. %93 support to fabricate that claim. Can we bribe one more person just to make it easier? Should we risk it again? 60% chance? Yeah, let's try it. Hey, we've done it twice. Sweet. That was him trying to improve relations with me again and failing. So we're insulted. And defending versus foreigners just happened. So apparently someone outside is attacking him. It's the liberation of Jerusalem. Makes all of his vassals love him. Plus 50. Come on, old man, just give up. Die! This guy makes 293 gold a year. How are we related exactly? Curious about that. Sultan Shaybad the Great. And then let's look at us. So that's where it is. So Shaybad the Great is a distant cousin or something. It is my... Okay, so there's my father's father's father. My great-grandfather's brother's branch. Goes down to Shaybad. Shaybad needs to die. Or at least give me the Kingdom of Arabia. 40% strength. We do have someone who's supporting us for Arabia now. Emir Badr. Not Abu Bakr, but Emir Badr. It's a different guy. That's this guy here, who is de jure part of Arabia. Abu Bakr can't join because he's not part of de jure Arabia, so he can't join Arabian factions. So if we want to do the Arabian thing, we need to try to get people over here to join us. And actually, you know, it seems to me like the more likely and better outcome would be to become the king of Arabia, Sultan of Arabia, versus just lowering crown authority from absolute to high in the Tulanid Sultanate. So instead of trying to weasel this guy in, I think we're going to move our spy master now down to here, try to get you to join. And also, you are an ally, yes? And you do like me, yes? Good, so why aren't you part of the faction, you jerk? And actually, this kid, maybe we improve relations with him. Maybe we even... He's getting a little bit older. Can we arrange a betrothal with you between any of our kids? There, 4-year-old. So in a while, he'll be an ally. These are the only two factions right now. Oh, and that guy just left. You kind of suck a little bit. Guy who joined for very little time, this fella here. Alright. It's going to be when his son comes into power. God, he's going to come into power at 45. You know what we could do? Oh, he just died. There we go. I was going to say. I was thinking, you know what we could do is we could murder him, so murder this guy so that when the Sultan dies it actually goes down to a 24-year-old, which would be better because he'll have less prestige and stuff. But nope, he already died. So there goes that huge long reign bonus. These numbers are going to all readjust pretty quickly. Most likely. Although he is defending versus infidels, so he's got that plus 50 on his side. Hopefully that goes away pretty quickly. 7th Liberation Revolt of Jerusalem. This character is already... He's in an unknown location. He's got 3,900 troops somewhere. Yaqub has been imprisoned. Jerusalemite Liberation Revolt. So he's just put down his war. There goes his plus 50 bonus opinion. Now he's got a short reign penalty under absolute crown law. So he's going to have some people that love him automatically just because they're content or various other things. They share the same school teachings and that kind of thing. But there's going to be quite a few people who don't like him. Some that actually hate him. Most notably, look at this. It's Duke, 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 Duke. The people that like him, counts and mayors mostly. So hopefully we see some people join our factions. Sultan has decided to hold a great Furusiyah martial competition. Sure, let's go. Let's get maimed in the tournament. Sounds fun. Let's go back to killing that Wali if possible. I still do want that money. Are we gaining decadence at the moment? A little bit. My son's causing problems. He's just so mediocre, though, that... I don't want to give him any land, or give him a title, like make him into something. Let's make my son into the court imam. Proselytize or research culture tech? Let's do this one. I mean, he's actually not that much worse than some of the others. What is his ambition? To become steward. So we could put him up to 7. Stewardship he sucks with, but I could make him spy master. Let's make him spy master. Whatever, you know. The reason the idea behind it is that it's a 0.2 reduction in decadence growth, so it'll offset all of his decadence for now. Which is good. Just not going to get enough support here. Alright, come on, factions! Lord Crown Law has an extra person. It's at 67% strength of the realm. This guy, Abu Bakr actually loves him, but because of the faction, we forced him into it. Because of my spy master. So, do we fire it with 64%, or do we hope for maybe getting up to like 100, just to make it pretty clean sweep? Lowering Crown Law would be good. It'd give us the ability to do a lot more. The other thing, the Caliph has instituted medium Crown Law in the Arabian Empire. So the Caliph, so we've got a Sultan above us who's got 2 kingdoms, but above him is the Arabian Empire, the entirety of it, which is actually ran by the Caliph. He is the emperor of all of this. So it's medium Crown Law in the Empire. We're not actually part of the Empire, technically at the moment. De facto, we're part of the Sultanates. But de jure, we are part of the Empire. Trying to murder this man might actually work out better for us. Pick up the Kinslayer trait, right? Why not? Money well spent. Maybe. Naturally, so I spend that money now the guy's not going to join. You lying bastard. I give you 134 gold and you don't join. You suck. I hate that icon. It says that it'll work, but then it doesn't. It's annoying. Kill the boy. Grand Vizier. Guess we take you. Improve relations with that guy. Faction 63. We have 300 gold. We could hire some mercenaries. At least one band of mercenaries. For a year or two. What is he up to? Tulanid conquest of Basra. So he's just probably attacking a tiny little guy. No, he's not. He's actually fighting the Caliph, of all people. Caliph has 5,000 troops. It's not many. But our liege might lose a few troops here, which would be good. I'm no longer charitable. We do have 4 members now, including ourselves. 66%. This is the lower crown authority one, though. We'd really prefer to do this one. This woman wants to be my first wife over the younger one. She's 45, and apparently an impaler. She likes to spend nights in the dungeon, inventing new ways to torture unfortunate victims. Fascinating. My first wife has better martial scores, lower diplomacy. We'll be sacrificing a little bit of state intrigue to gain state diplomacy and stewardship over our current wife. We'd also, we basically flip them completely. So gain diplomacy, gain stewardship, gain learning. I think so. Might even give us enough. Yay, sweet. We have enough room for that final holding, actually. What's that then? I have a grandson that is Mirza? Cool. Yes, you probably would be a better spy master, but my son needs to stick around. He wants to become heir. Somebody let my plot be known. Oh well. A weak claim can be pressed. Claim the Arabian Empire. On behalf of Abdullah somebody. How are the factions looking? 65%. Not yet. It's not time yet. You gotta wait for the right time. Must have patience. I really do wish we had a better spy master. Alright, let's do it. New spy master. Scheme. You know what I might be doing? I might be trying to faction somebody in that's already part of the faction. I think we are going to do this one first. Lower Crown Authority in the Tulinid Sultanate. What we do is we weaken him and then we fire the other plot. Alright, so who is currently in the faction? That's what we need to determine first. So we've got you, who lives here. Okay. We've got you, who lives here. So these two guys. And we've got you, who lives here. So pretty much the main dukes in Egypt. There's only one other duke we need to get on board for that faction to work. So let's see if we can. Maybe even send this guy some money. Although it's really more about his opinion of his liege. Fly, little bird, kill that kid, get some money. How much money does he have now? 200 bucks. Sweet. We'll take it. Murdering children for money. 5-year-old's pretty upset with me. Alright, we don't want to let him get too much prestige, piety, and long reign bonus. So if we can get that guy in, 78%, all of a sudden it's jumped up. So he's just lost some troops in combat or something. Oh, it's so tempting! Alright, now that we have that inheritance, that money, I think we're going to do it. Muhammad. Now it's, yeah, well, why not? Muhammad, you're the man. You get that land now. But, oh, Jesus, that's so good. 80%. Okay, we gotta do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. In the next video. I'm gonna take a break here. I'll see you again soon.